Yeah, it was very much what we expected. And it's what we've been expecting for the last 10 years that I've been coming here. And it's always tough. And they're always such a good team and a hard battling team. And that's what they were. I thought we matched it tonight, which I'm very proud of. I think when you look at the positions that guys put themselves in and the second balls they were able to win and how much work we did, it's really, really proud of that. Um, and then again, we need to find a way to turn 1 point into 3 points, and we will. We really will.
Danny touched on a little bit of the critical moments in the game where maybe you didn't get the calls tonight. As you're the captain on the field in those moments, how do you handle that, and how do you kind of regroup the guys and get moving forward again?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely part of my job to make sure we keep going, but I think I probably get more frustrated than anybody. I mean, it's really frustrating. There's a few moments, very critical moments that I thought we did the right things and we weren't rewarded like we should have been. But there's also a lot of critical moments that the pass before the pass that we missed, that we can't miss, and we probably didn't get enough shots on target. We probably could have gotten a few more opportunities off set pieces. So again, it is super frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure watching the game, you can see how frustrated I get, but there's a lot we need to do to win that game. Despite what happened.
Danny touched on the weather and that storm that rolled through in the first half.
Yeah.
The wind, kind of hard to get it out of your half. How did you see the game change really once the rain started falling and the wind kind of dissipated?
Yeah, it didn't help matters, but really there was about a 5-10 minute stretch where I felt we were a bit under it. And I mean, funnily enough, I thought we weathered the storm. But Jason's making fun of me. That's a cheap one. But I think that part of the reason that we were under it was because we had about three really poor turnovers in a row in areas where we can't turn it over. And then once we were able to either A, not make those turnovers, or B, get the ball higher up the field, win the second ball, we were able to get it. So, yeah, I mean, they got a good 5-10 minute spell there when it just happened when the rain was coming down. But in my opinion, I thought we took care of it well, and we could have mitigated that with our own keeping the ball. But again, that's the game. I mean, I thought that was their best spell of the match, and I thought we had a lot of control of the game for the other 80 minutes, which is, you know, something we should be happy about.
Yeah, and they're a team that I believe they're 10 unbeaten now. They have not lost at home this season, right at the top of the
Mm-hmm.
table there with Charleston.
Yeah.
Is that reassuring that, given you guys have been kind of up and down in the results, that you kind of went toe to toe with them, and you're going into the second half of the season now with momentum there?
Yeah, but the way that we operate is we don't look at hard games or easy games. The way we look at it is every game is something we need to show up and perform in. And we believe that if we do that, we are one of the top teams. So for me, you know, Pittsburgh is a really tough place to play for sure. They're a very good team. They're very well coached. They know exactly what they're doing. So it's a tough battle, uh, but we don't look at it as like, well, I hope we can get 1 point off the league leaders. We look at it as we need to get points off these guys if we're going to catch them, because that's our goal is to catch them.
And just lastly, I believe the next game will mark halfway through the season. Just how would you
So,
assess what you guys have done this year, and what you're looking forward to the second half? Maybe some areas of improvement.
yeah, I mean, I think you just said it. There's been ups and downs in the first half of the season, but as to be expected, I think the bounces also haven't gone our way. Um, Last year they did. So at this point in the season last year, we're probably higher up the table. But we still had a lot to improve at this point last year in the season. So for me, we just keep taking it, and improving on the things we need to improve, whether the results, whether the bounces, the calls, the results go our way. I mean, you can't get complacent in it. You just have to keep improving what you need to improve, and keep sharpening up where, even if we think we're already sharp in an area, we got to keep climbing the table and finding ways to get points.